This is going to be a quick video on dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis is a technique used by scientists to interconvert units. So, dimensional analysis. It's also known as the factor label model. So it's a process that uses equalities. Equalities are anytime you have two variables that are equal to each other. So for example, I know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So this is an equality. Another example, I know that 1 year is equal to 365 days. That's another equality. So there's some equalities that you have to memorize, like you're expected to know these equalities already. There are some equalities that you would have to be provided with. Equalities can be written as fractions. So we can either have 1 minute over 60 seconds, or we can have 60 seconds over 1 minute. Whenever we write a fraction like this, what we really mean is that they're equal. You could say 1 year over 365 days, they're equal, or you could say 365 days over 1 year, where they're equal. Okay. So for example, if I wanted to know how to calculate the number of seconds in the life of a 22-year-old, so for example, if you're 22 years of age, which is a pretty average age for a student on campus, how many seconds old are you? So this is a problem where we have to convert 22 years to seconds. Whenever you do dimensional analysis, I recommend that you do it backwards. So start where you mean to finish. I need seconds, so I immediately write seconds here. So we have seconds equals seconds. Then I have to use some equalities. Well, I know 60 seconds is equal to a minute. "60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. But my denominator minute does not equal second, so I have to write my denominator here, and I have to cancel the denominator. I don't cancel the number 1, I just have minute divided by minute. This is a numerator, that's a denominator, so they are division, so they cancel. Now I can use another equality, and it's seeded. I know to look for minutes now. So whichever variable goes here as well. I know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. H is the symbol for hour. So I know to put hour up here. I know that there are 24 hours in a day. 24 hours is equal to 1 day. I put day up here. I know that there are 365 days in 1 year. So I put year up here. And I'm interested in 22 years. So you'll notice you have an equality, the denominator comes up. 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 And then you finish with your input. You multiply 22 by 365 by 24 by 60 by 60, and then you divide by 1, 1, 1, 1, and you plug this in a calculator, you get 693,792,000 seconds. If you look back on the Canvas site, you'll see we calculated our worth, and I asked everyone to monetize their time. So the value that the default value that I presented to you is if you have a salary of $25,000. So I'll show you how to use dimensional analysis to do that calculation. I'm interested in how many dollars you're worth in 1 hour. So just 1 hour. So dollar equals dollar. So I asked you in class, how much are you worth a year? What's your annual salary? So let's say the default value is $25,000. And let's say that's equal to 1 year of my working life. So $25,000 is equal to 1 year. Year goes up here. Let's say that 1 year, now there's 52 weeks in a year, but most people get 2 weeks vacation. So let's say you have 50 working weeks. So 1 year is equal to 50 weeks of work. So we've got week at work, cancelled up here. And let's say on average, although most of us work a lot more, 1 week at work is equal to 40 hours. So I'm going to have dollar per hour. If you multiply 1 by 25,000 and divide by 40, divide again by 50, divide again by 1, this is where we got the value of $12.5 per hour. If you change this number will change.